Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel and welcome as well if it's your first time here. We are Soulmates Twin Flames Tarot and today's pick a card reading is to see if your crush is interested in you and to see what their feelings are. Thank you all so much for allowing us to be part of your journey, and please remember this is a general reading for the collective, so not all of it will resonate with everyone watching today. Please take from this reading what speaks to your soul and let the rest go. And if you're interested in looking at your personal journey, we've been doing private readings for over 30 years, and there's a link in the description below and pinned to the top comment for getting private readings with us. This reading is timeless, so whenever you view this reading, it applies to you. Also, as always, these general readings are for entertainment purposes. For today's pick a card reading, we have 4 selections from the Shadowscapes Tarot. Pile 1 is going to be the Empress, and that comes with Carnelian. Pile 2 is Judgement, and that comes with Bumblebee, Jasper. Pile 3 is the Wheel of Fortune, and that comes with Lepidolite. And pile 4 is the World, and that comes with Malachite. Choose the one you feel most drawn to. Take your time and pause the video if you need to. The timestamps are below in the description so you can quickly go to the reading you choose. So take a moment to relax and release everything except what's happening in this moment. This time is for you. Let's begin your journey today. I'll see you in your readings. Hi Pile 1, welcome to your reading. You chose the Empress tarot card and the Carnelian. This is a general reading for the collective, so not all of it or all the messages that come through today may resonate with you or your situation. So please take in what speaks to your soul and release the rest to the universe. And if you find it doesn't resonate with you, we do encourage you to make a different selection. So for today's reading, we're looking at your crush to see if they're interested in you and what their feelings for you are. And we will look at that on the top row. And then on the second row, we will look at any actions they may be taking with you. So let's get right into this Pile 1. Pile 1's crush. Are they interested and what are their feelings for Pile 1? Pile 1's crush, let's see here. The Queen of Cups. Water energy, so Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. If your sun, moon, or rising for you or your crush are in Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, that may be a place of validation for you. It doesn't have to be for this pile to work for you, but some people like to use astrology to validate their pile selection. What else for Pile 1 here? The Knight of Cups. More water energy here. The Hangman. What else for Pile 1? Pile 1's crush. What are their feelings? Are they interested? And the Fool. And the Empress. So Pile 1, your crush with this Knight of Cups being here is going to present themselves as a romantic partner. Now this works if it's someone that you're not currently dating, someone that you have a crush on, but it also works if it's someone that you're in separation from, someone from the past, an ex, or even someone that you're currently seeing. Now this Hangman being here though, the Hangman is very much about being in suspended animation. Like there's no movement. Things are possibly in a state of limbo between you and your crush or your person, okay? But while they're in this state of limbo, it's actually allowing them to see things from a different perspective. And with seeing things from a different perspective, that also tells us that they're going to have more clarity, going to have an epiphany, no more clouded judgment. This also tells us, this Hangman card, it's also about sacrifice. So your person as well is going to be willing to make more compromises with you in your connection and in your relationship. Now, this Queen of Cups, your crush is very attracted to you. They think that you are beautiful, handsome, as the case may be. They also feel that you have a strong intuition and that you understand them, you know them, and that you probably know them better than anyone has known them before. But what's really important here in this, especially coming after the Hangman, is this Fool card. Because the Fool tells us that your crush is going to take the risk. They're going to take the leap of faith. They're going to jump off the cliff knowing that the universe is going to support them. This is about making a major decision. It's a major choice. So I do feel that your crush is going to make that decision to take the risk and pursue this connection, pursue this relationship with you, regardless of what your current situation is. Everybody has different situations. So now this Empress card, this is about change as well. All these butterflies, they symbolize change and transformation. So change and transformation is coming into the situation between you and your crush, okay? But also, this Empress card tells us that your crush does view you as someone who, well, they have you on a pedestal. They hold you in very high regard. They do think the world of you, pile one. They do see you as this wonderfully strong, empowered person, someone who would make for them what they consider to be a good partner in the long term. Now, this Knight of Cups, we'll go back to that real quick. This is someone who will present themselves as a romantic partner, like I already said, but it's also someone who may not be fully emotionally mature, or someone who is not expressing their feelings or being vulnerable or letting down their guard. So if that's your current situation with your crush, pile one, the rest of this reading tells us that things are going to change. So now let's look at their actions. What actions will pile one's crush be taking with them? What actions will they take? The Queen of Pentacles, that's earth energy. So Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. For you or your crush, your sun, moon, rising. The Seven of Cups. That's also about having to make a decision. What else? They do think about you a lot, though. I do feel this crush dreams about you at night. They daydream about you during the day. They envision what a relationship with you would look like, especially with this Queen of Pentacles being here. They do see you as someone who is very grounded, very nurturing, very supportive, very much like this Empress energy. So let's see, and they may even be fantasizing about you at night in terms of what a relationship with you would look like. The Six of Cups. That's a beautiful card. So if you are in separation from your crush and you have been together and it's someone that you have history with, and the Six of Cups is very much about someone that you could have history with, you've been together before, this Six of Cups is also telling us that your crush is reminiscing. They're taking trips down memory lane. They're thinking about what could have been, what should have been, what can be, what might be. So this is very much about someone from the past returning, pile one. So if you are in separation or if there's no contact, this is telling us that there is the opportunity here for your person, for your crush to return. Let's see what else we get for pile 1. The King of Pentacles. So that is, again, this earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And then on the bottom, we have the Page of Wands. So this crush of yours is very attracted to you, pile 1. There's a very strong attraction here. And with this Queen of Pentacles and King of Pentacles being here, a queen and a king from the same suit, this tells us that there's a very strong opportunity here for you and your crush to come together in terms of a long-term connection, long-term relationship. Now, the King of Pentacles is someone who is going to take their time, and they probably have been taking their time, because they're going to want to be absolutely sure that this is the connection, that this is the relationship that they want. But they do want something that is stable, that comes with longevity, where they will be very supportive of you, and they'll be very appreciative. There'll be a lot of gratitude in this connection and in this relationship if the two of you are able to come together into union. Okay? Now, this Page of Wands does tell us that there's a lot of attraction here. There's a lot of passion in your connection with this crush. And this Page of Wands energy is the fire signs, so that comes with Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. Okay, so points of validation for you in your pile selection. So I do feel, pile 1, that there's an opportunity here for things between you and your crush to actually start moving, to start working out whatever's been keeping them stuck. With that Hangman being here, this Fool does tell us that things are going to start shifting and changing, because your crush is going to take the risk. They're going to take that leap of faith and do what it takes to be able to start building this connection and building this relationship with you. And this applies to if you're in a situation where there's been no contact, or if you're separated from someone, or if it's an ex and you wonder if they're coming back, and that's who your crush is, but also someone that you may not be currently dating. Now, with this Queen of Pentacles and King of Pentacles being here, it could also indicate that perhaps the two of you work together in some way, shape, or form, and that is what's keeping things a little bit stuck. However, and that doesn't have to apply to everyone that chose this pile, okay? However, things are changing. Things are going to shift and change and become different. Okay, so let's see what else. Let's see what else for pile 1. What else do we need to know about pile 1's crush in terms of their feelings, in terms of their interest, and their actions from pile 1's crush? Peace, harmony, tranquility, and balance. And with that Queen and King of Pentacles being there, the connection between the two of you would be harmonious, and it would be balanced. Let's see what else for pile 1. Looking back, that's that 6 of Cups. Looking back, holding on, unfinished. What if? Remember I said when that 6 of Cups came up that I do feel your crush is going down memory lane, and they're having nostalgia and wondering what if things had been different? What if I had acted differently? What if I hadn't let this person go? The woulda, shoulda, coulda dance, right? So I do feel that that is currently what is happening with your crush. Break the chain, cut cords, break free, new life. And it would be a new life for the two of you to be able to come into a relationship as the King and Queen of Pentacles. And perhaps as well with this break the chain, Perhaps your crush is stuck in a karmic situation with someone, or perhaps they have someone who is in their life, a third party who's in their life, and it's not a good situation for them, and they do want to get out of it. This tells us that the opportunity for them to break that chain and cut those cords and break free of that, very much about this hangman as well, breaking free of that with this fool, break free with the fool, will give them this opportunity to have this new life with you. See what else. Pile one's crush. What are their feelings and their interests, and what actions are they taking? Mixed bag, mixed up, complicated, many facets. And again, it may be complicated, especially if your crush is stuck in a difficult situation. Perhaps they're stuck in a dysfunctional situation, a toxic situation, a karmic situation, and they're having to break free of that. But the tarot cards for this reading do show, especially with that King of Pentacles being there, that your crush will be able to step up to the plate and do what's required of them. So what else here for pile one? The crush. Melting ice, softening, letting down the guard, beginning to trust. So this, I feel, comes back to that Knight of Cups, letting down their guard, being open, presenting themselves as a romantic partner, and feeling that they can trust what they feel, because they do feel and they do think about this love that they feel for you, pile one. Letting down their guard and being able to take this leap of faith and explore this connection further. So let's see what else for pile one. Pile one's crush. Feelings, actions, genuine, authentic, genuine, sincere, and true. So I do feel, and that's very much what this King of Pentacles energy is as well, someone who's genuine, someone who's sincere, someone that you can trust, someone who will be authentic, someone who will be trustworthy. That is the connection that's building here between you and your crush, pile one. Now we'll grab some message cards, and sorry for that loud noise as I dropped them on the table. But these are message cards that we created, and this deck is called Divine Masculine Soul Messages. We are going to be putting them up on our Etsy shop soon, but let's see for pile one what their crush's feelings are. What actions will they take? I want to tell you the truth. So perhaps if your crush is someone that you have been interested in, perhaps if your crush is someone that you've been with before and they haven't really been fully honest with you, this gives them the opportunity to tell you the truth, because here we have this authentic, sincere, and true. And if they have been stuck in a karmic situation, perhaps they haven't been fully honest with you. As we do these message cards, remember, take what resonates with you and let the rest go. So what else for pile one? I'm holding back because I don't know what I want yet. That's very much about that hangman energy, but I do feel that's shifting and changing. I've been so irritated lately not hearing from you, so perhaps you are in a place of no communication with them because of how they've treated you, your crush. If they haven't been responding, if they haven't been texting you back, if they have not been in communication with you, and perhaps you have taken the energy, the empowered energy of this Empress, and said, you know what, if you're not going to communicate with me, if you're not going to, or if you're going to ghost me, then I'm just not going to initiate communication with you. And I feel like that could be irritating to your crush. Let's see what else here. I really miss our conversations. Really miss our conversations. What else for pile one? What else for pile one? I just don't know how to act in a committed relationship. And that very well may be the truth, but that's not the energy of this King of Pentacles. It may be the energy of that Knight of Cups, but as things change and shift and move and evolve here, I do feel they will embrace the energy of this King of Pentacles. So they will know how to act in a committed relationship. What else for pile 1? What are their crushes? Feelings? I'm in a codependent situation right now. See, so there it is. So for some of you, perhaps, again, your crush is involved with a karmic situation, or it's dysfunctional, or it's codependent, or it's toxic, and this is them, again, wanting to tell you the truth and expressing this to you, but you probably already know that. For some of you, again, these messages are just take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Let the rest go. What else for pile 1? I don't trust my feelings. Again, this can come back to that Knight of Cups energy, but remember, we're changing and shifting and becoming more of the energy of the King of Pentacles, who is going to trust their feelings. They're going to be genuine, sincere, and true. They will trust their feelings. See what else, what other messages from your crush for pile 1. I want to marry you one day. I want to marry you one day. Very much about this Queen of Pentacles and King of Pentacles coming together into a union. So I do feel, pile 1, that your crush does have feelings for you. And I do feel that they're genuine and sincere. I do feel that if it's someone that you are in separation from, or someone that there's been no contact or communication for some time, I do feel that that situation is going to shift and change into something more positive. For those of you who are with someone who is stuck with a karmic or stuck in a toxic or dysfunctional relationship, I do feel that your person is going to take this leap of faith and take the risk to try and bring this connection between the two of you together. There is so much opportunity here for many of you who selected this pile, okay? Your person does think about you. You are on their mind. This is your reading for today, pile 1. I hope you were able to gain some guidance for your situation. And thank you so much for watching and allowing us to share your journey today. And if you'd like to look at your personal journey, a link with details for getting private readings with us is in the description and pinned to the first comment. Also, we'd like to ask if you would take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to everyone watching today. I'll see you over in reading 2. Have a great day, everyone. Hi, pile 2. Welcome to your reading. You chose Judgment and the Bumblebee Jasper. This is a general reading for the collective, so not all of it or all the messages that come through may resonate with you or your situation. So please just take in what speaks to your soul and release the rest to the universe. And if you find it doesn't resonate with you at all, we encourage you to select a different pile. So for today's reading, we're looking at your crush to see if they're interested in you and what their feelings are for you. And we'll do that on the top row. And on the second row, we'll look at what actions your crush may be taking with you. So let's see for pile 2. How does their crush feel? Are they interested? For pile 2, how does their crush feel? And are they interested? Justice. See what else for pile 2. How does their crush feel about them? Are they interested? The 5 of Cups. What else for pile 2? How's pile 2's crush feel about them? Are they interested? The Page of Swords. What else for pile 2? How does their crush feel? Are they interested? The Nine of Cups and Judgment. Let's see what we have here. Pile 2. So this Justice card is Libra energy. So Sun, Moon, Rising in Libra for you or your crush. That can be a place of validation for you. The Page of Swords is air energy. So Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius for you or your crush. Again, that can be a place of validation for you, for those who like to use astrology for your pile selection. Doesn't have to be for this pile to work for you. Some people like to validate with their astrology signs. Now, yes, there are feelings for you, okay? This Nine of Cups, it's about the fullness of love. It's also the wish card. So I feel that this crush does believe and feel that you are the fulfillment of a wish, of what they foresee as a long-term partner for them. Now, the thing is, though, they may not have shared or expressed that with you, especially with this Page of Swords being here. And I do feel as well with this Five of Cups that there's regret for not doing that. And perhaps the two of you are in a period of disconnect, or you are in separation from one another at the moment. It doesn't have to be. Different situations. Just take what resonates and let the rest go. But if you are separated from your crush, I do feel that there's regret and remorse for how things have happened. And I do feel as well with this Justice card being here that there is more to come to your story. Now, Justice is about karma. And it's also being able to weigh things in the balance. So it's the law of cause and effect. So if your crush caused the two of you to break or go into a place of separation, they're feeling the effects of that right now. Okay? Now this Nine of Cups, it's the wish card. So for you, pile 2, now is the time to throw your wish out to the universe concerning your crush, because this is your reading. It's not theirs, it's for you. What is your wish concerning your crush? And then with Judgment, this is about rejuvenation, regeneration, renewal, something coming back to life, something coming back from the past. So if you are in separation from your crush, and that's who you're asking about, with this Judgment card being here, there is this opportunity for them to come back into your life and being more balanced. This is about balance, having balance and harmony in a connection and in a relationship. So the relationship, if they come back with this Judgment card, will have more balance and harmony in it. But this tells me with these cards that the situation between you and your crush, it's not over. It's not ended. If you're apart, or if you're in separation, or if they're ghosting, there is more to come here. And the Page of Swords also tells us that perhaps your crush is watching you from a distance, looking at your social media, checking you out online, trying to see what's going on with you, as opposed to communicating with you in person, because again, they feel this regret and remorse for how they acted and for how they treated you. So let's see what actions they're going to take, your crush, and see if there's going to be any kind of communication. This does here imply that there is reconciliation that's coming. between you and your crush, if it's someone that you were together with before, someone you have history with. So let's see what actions for pile two's crush. What actions is pile two's crush taking with them? We have the Emperor. That's Aries energy. Sun, Moon, Rising in Aries. What else for pile two? The Fool. Let's see, what else for pile two? What else for pile two? What actions will their crush be taking with them? The Empress. What else for pile two? The Page of Pentacles. So there we have Earth energy. So Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus there. And then on the bottom, we have the Magician. Okay, pile two. So this is interesting here. The Emperor and the Empress. That is the royal couple, or it is a royal couple. And so this is someone who's a leader. This is someone who is very powerful. Both of you can be very powerful. This is their actions. And I do feel that with that Fool card coming right in between the Emperor and the Empress card, that your crush is going to take the risk and do what it takes to try and bring this connection between the two of you back together. Or if it's someone who you're interested in and haven't really dated yet, this implies that they're going to take that leap of faith and actually ask you out, go on a date, start moving this connection along, especially if they're admiring you from a distance, which they very well could be if you're doing the same thing, because that Page of Swords is very much about looking at someone or looking at something from a distance. And this Magician card, perhaps your crush is more interested in you than what you realize, pile two, because this Magician can definitely indicate that your crush is trying to manifest you, and perhaps things aren't moving along for whatever reason. Perhaps you work together and they're trying to figure out a way to move this attraction along here. There is a very strong attraction here from your crush to you, pile two. That's really evident with the cards that we're getting here, but especially with this Empress. They do view you as someone who is very nurturing, very giving, very empowering, someone who's very grounded, and someone that they're very attracted to as well. There's so much attraction here from them for you. And with this Emperor card being here, it's about them really grabbing all of that divine masculine energy that comes with the Emperor and taking this leap of faith to push the dynamic between the two of you to where they want it to go. Okay? Now, also, I feel if you have not heard from your crush in some time, if there's been no contact, no communication between you and your crush, or from your crush, rather, I do feel that this is as well saying, with this Page of Pentacles being here, that they will communicate with you. They will perhaps do it creatively, perhaps overtly, perhaps sending you some sort of message that could be a bit cryptic maybe, but you'll understand what they are saying when they put that out there to you. This is a magical connection here between you and your crush, pile two. This is magical. It's ethereal. It's beautiful. And with this Nine of Cups being here, especially with this Emperor and Empress, it does say that this connection does have the wings to go and grow and evolve. There's a lot of things with wings here in these images. There's a lot of wings here. So this connection between the two of you can take flight. But I feel that your crush has to get themselves together and present themselves to you as a romantic partner, either for the first time or again. Now let's see what else we get here for pile 2. How does their crush feel about them? What are their feelings? What actions will they take? Their crush, how do they feel? What actions will they take? Is there any interest? The interest is definitely here. Pile 2. Interest is definitely here. So let's see for pile 2. Their crush. What are their feelings? What actions will they take? Both feet in. Both feet in. So your crush will jump in with both feet. Once they have reached that place where they've used this divine masculine energy to push themselves to get this connection between the two of you moving. See what else for pile 2. If only, wishing, daydreams. So this is about longing, and this comes back to the Judgment card and this 5 of Cups. If your crush is someone that you're in separation from, someone that you're disconnected from, someone from the past, I do feel that your crush is saying they're daydreaming about you. There's a yearning for you. There's a longing for you. What ifing the situation to death. And this card has a dandelion on it, which is very much about making a wish, which is what we got with that 9 of Cups, the wish card. So let's see what else for pile 2. Crush's feelings. Divine essence. Divine essence. And I said that earlier with this Emperor and Empress. This is the royal couple. This is the divine masculine and divine feminine coming into union. Very much with this Empress and Emperor being there together. I've been doing readings for a very long time, and I don't see the Empress and the Emperor coming up very much together in a reading, especially like this with the Fool being between them, which is about making a choice. It's an opportunity. It's an opportunity for a fresh start, a new beginning between two people, especially if they are apart, broken up, disconnected, in separation. Let's see what else here for pile 2. Swept up, infatuated, passionate. And the Emperor and the Empress do have a lot of passion between them. There's a lot of passion with all of this fire coming from the Emperor with that Aries energy. Very passionate connection. What else for pile 2? Their crush's feelings, their crush's actions. Are they interested? Contentment. Happy, fulfilled, and peaceful. So you do make them feel happy. You do make them feel content. You do make them feel fulfilled. And that's what this 9 of Cups is very much about as well. It's about your cups being full. And cups are emotion. And so your cup is full of emotion, which is love. There's love. There's so much love here in this energy between you and your crush. North Star, purpose. And there is a purpose to this connection. As I said in the very beginning with the Judgment card and the Justice card, rather, there is a reason the two of you are in each other's lives. It's to fulfill karma. It's to fulfill life lessons with each other, with one another. It's about this journey of the divine masculine and the divine feminine coming together in union. There is a higher purpose to this union, which you will figure out later with one another as you are in union with one another. And there's so much more to come to this story and so much more to come from your connection. So let's see what else for pile 2. It's interesting that the divine masculine and divine feminine came up today because the message cards I'm using are divine masculine soul messages, which are our deck. Hot off the press. We just got them the other day. So let's see here, and they will be for sale soon. Let's see what else for pile 2. Their crush, how does their crush feel? What actions will they take? What are pile 2 crush's feelings? What actions will they take? Are they interested? Well, they're definitely interested, pile 2. They're definitely interested here. There are other people that don't want us to be together. Now, back to this Justice card, that is possible, I feel, for some of you, especially if your crush is caught up or stuck in a karmic situation. If they're in a karmic situation with someone, I don't feel that your connection is karmic. It would be, or a karmic, it would be them being stuck in a karmic situation with someone who's dysfunctional and toxic, and they're going to have to rise up and break free from that. But with this Emperor being here, that does tell us that they will be able to do that. And with the Magician being there, they'll be able to rise up against that karmic situation and free themselves from it. Okay, so let's see what else. What else does your crush want to say to you today, pile 2? I'm not good at expressing my feelings. I wish you could just look into my heart and feel all the love that I have for you. Now, sometimes the Emperor can be someone who's very stoic, very guarded, because they are pure male masculine energy. So they can be someone who is more or not very expressive of their feelings. Okay, now these message cards, please remember this is a general reading for the collective, and some of these message cards may apply to you, they may not. What doesn't resonate, just let it go. I can still feel you. I feel our connection getting stronger, and it is getting stronger. That Justice card, it's about your connection, and it is getting stronger. There's more to come to your story, especially with that Justice card being there. If you're wondering about if your crush is someone from your past or someone that you're in separation from, okay? The story's not over. The connection is getting stronger. Let's see what else here. I feel like a mess. I just can't face you now. That could be. That could be. Let's see what else here for pile 2. Their crush's feelings. Actions are they taking here? I know now what I've lost. So if you are separated, your crush is saying they know what they've lost, and they are going to take these actions here to turn the situation around. I know this is a spiritual connection. They know. They know. And that is the big step right there, knowing it's a spiritual connection. That's a huge step for them to know that. I'm not ready to be with you yet. I'm not ready to be with you yet. But as they get the energy of this Emperor card and work through whatever they need to work through, and take this leap of faith and take this risk to be with you. They will be ready to be with you. They have to get ready. I want to risk it all, but I'm scared. I just talked about risk with the Fool, right? Just talked about risk with the Fool card. Let's see what else for pile. I see you in my dreams. We are already together in 5D. Very much about divine masculine, divine feminine energies here. Okay? So, pile 2. I do feel that your crush does have feelings of love for you. There's so much emotion here with that 9 of Cups being there. It's about the fulfillment of love and getting a wish granted. Make your wish. Throw your wish out to the universe. We have this as well. This dandelion here. This is for you to throw your wish out to the universe. It looks like, in terms of actions, your crush is going to be taking this leap of faith with you so that you can become the Emperor and the Empress, divine masculine and divine feminine together in union, reunion. Very much about that Judgment card, the card that you selected for your reading. And for some of you, I do feel they may be trying to manifest you as well. They're working on it. They're working on it. And this Magician, you could also try manifesting them. We just put out a video on manifesting, how to tell if your twin flame's manifesting you. So I will put that in the description and pinned to the first comment. If you guys want to view that, it may give you some insight into what may be happening in your connection to your crush. Okay? Doesn't even have to be a twin flame for that video to resonate with you. This is your reading for today, pile 2. I hope you were able to find some guidance for your situation. Thank you so much for watching and allowing us to share your journey. And if you'd like to look at your personal journey, a link with details for getting private readings with us is in the description and pinned to the first comment. Also, we'd like to ask if you would take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to everyone watching today. I'll see you over in reading 3. Have a great day, everyone. Hi, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. You chose the Wheel of Fortune and the Lepidolite. This is a general reading for the collective, so not all of it or all of the messages may resonate with everyone who's watching today. So please just take in what speaks to your soul and release the rest to the universe. And if you find that this pile doesn't resonate at all with you, we encourage you to select a different one. For today's reading, we're looking at your crush to see if they're interested in you and what their feelings are for you. We'll do that on the top row. And then on the second row, we will look at any actions they may be taking in regard to you. So let's get right into this pile 3. How does your crush feel about you? Is there any interest for pile 3? Pile 3's crush, is there any interest? What are their feelings? The 9 of Swords. What else for pile 3? The 7 of Wands. What else for pile 3? The Lovers. That's Gemini energy. The Ace of Pentacles. So the Lovers is Gemini energy. So if your sun, moon, rising for you or your crush is in Gemini, that could be a place of validation for you. It doesn't have to be for this selection to work for you. Some people like to validate their selections based on their astrology or the person they're asking about their astrology. So there's an interest here. There's definitely an interest here from your from your crush. Pile 3 towards you. Now, I do feel that they may be overthinking a lot here. They may be thinking about you to the point of obsessive thoughts, perhaps even. So you're on their mind. You're definitely on their mind. And this Seven of Wands is about valor. So this is someone who's going to rise up and take action concerning you. Your crush will take action concerning you, okay? Pile 3. Now, for those of you who are asking about someone from the past, you're asking about someone that you're separated from, someone you have history with, someone that you're dating or in a relationship with right now, even, this Ace of Pentacles does tell us that if you have been through difficulty, if you're having problems with your crush, if you are separated, or if there's not even any communication going on between the two of you right now, this Ace of Pentacles is very much about a fresh start and new beginning, the opportunity for that to happen, okay? Now, also we asked if your crush is interested in you, and for yes, no questions, aces do indicate yes. So there is interest from your crush for you. Now, this Wheel of Fortune, this is the Wheel of Fate. It's the Wheel of Destiny. And this tells us that your connection with this crush does have some fate and destiny attached to it. The universe is at work in this connection. The people upstairs, your guides, your angels, their guides, their angels, everybody that's involved in this from the spiritual realm in your connection, I do feel they're working on your behalf to actually get this connection between the two of you off the ground. If this is someone that you are interested in and haven't been dating or seeing, but also having it come back together for a fresh start and a beginning for those who are in separation. And for those who are seeing someone right now, it's saying about building a stronger foundation between you and your crush. Okay, now the Lovers. The Lovers is the sign of Gemini, like I mentioned earlier. But the Lovers is also about making a decision. It's about making a choice. Okay, so your crush, I do feel, is going to rise up with this energy of the Seven of Wands, with a lot of victory, with a lot of energy. The Seven of Wands does tell us your crush is going to be proactive in terms of making this decision that comes with the Lovers to create this fresh start, new beginning with you, because there is more to your story. This Wheel of Fortune tells us there is more to your story. It's not over for those of you who are in separation or having difficulties with your crush. But this Lovers card is very much about soulmates. It could be a soulmate connection, but it's also about twin flames, because Gemini is the sign of the twins, so twin flames as well, with that Lovers card being there. So that can be a place of validation for you. It does not have to be a soulmate or twin flame connection for this reading to work for you, okay? So now I want to look and see what action your crush is taking. They're definitely taking action. Maybe this pile, maybe these readings, these two rows got flipped. Let's see here. There's love here. There's emotion here. There's feeling here. But let's see what action your crush is taking with you. Pile 3. What actions will their crush be taking for pile 3? The King of Pentacles. That's earth energy. Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo for you or your crush. That can be a place of validation as well. Let's see what else here for pile 3. What else for pile 3? What? Well, that wasn't good. That just wasn't good, because I think half of the deck fell on the floor, but we'll get it. Okay, we'll try again. For pile 3, what actions is pile 3's crush taking with them? The 8 of Wands. Let's see what else here for pile 3. The 8 of Swords. Let's see what else here for pile 3. What action is their crush taking with them for pile 3? The 3 of Wands. And then on the bottom, we have the Chariot. Okay, so this is interesting, right? The King of Pentacles is earth energy. It's also someone who wants to have a long-term relationship, and they want to build that long-term relationship on a very strong foundation that comes with this Ace of Pentacles. They want security, they want stability, they want financial stability and security as well. Perhaps your crush is very focused on their work, their job, their career at the moment. But the King of Pentacles is someone who's going to move slowly. They don't move fast. They just don't, because they have to be sure. They're going to move, this 7 of Wands tells us, and so does this Chariot. And the Chariot energy is Cancer, so Sun, Moon, Rising in Cancer for you or your crush. But this 8 of Wands here, this tells us that there's going to be forward movement. And it's interesting that this 8 of Wands comes between the King of Pentacles, who moves slow, and this 8 of Swords, which is about feeling stuck, although that sense of feeling stuck only exists in their mind. This 8 of Wands is about things moving quickly, things starting to change, things starting to shift and change for the better. The Wheel of Fortune, change for the better, especially with this Chariot being here. There's going to be movement. Things are going to start shifting and changing, especially if they have been stuck, or if there has been no movement, or if you are in separation from your person, or if there's been no communication or contact for a while, because the 8 of Wands is very much about communication as well, and your crush initiating that communication. Okay, now this 3 of Wands, very much like that King of Pentacles, does tell us that things are going to take a little bit more time to unfold, and about having to wait a little while longer and have patience. But this is just interesting. I want to point this out so you guys are aware that this may happen. Here we have slow movement, quick movement, no movement, slow movement, quick movement. So it may be a bit of a roller coaster as your crush starts to come forward, whether it's someone new, whether it's someone from the past. It may be a bit of a roller coaster where you take like this giant step forward and everything's great, and then some steps back and you go down to the pit of despair, and then it comes back again. So when this starts to shift and change, pile 3, it's very important that you stay grounded, as this Ace of Pentacles is very much about being grounded, okay? Change is coming. Change for the better is happening. That Wheel of Fortune tells us that. So let's see what else we get here for pile 3. How does their crush feel? What are their feelings? What actions are they taking for pile 3? Well, change, transformation, change. Change is happening. Change is happening here, okay? And here as well, if we look at what that lady, that woman is throwing into the air, it looks like she's throwing dandelions, so make a wish. Now is the time to make a wish. But this transformation card, this change card, very much about that Wheel of Fortune. and change happening. Change is in the wind, pile 3. Change is in the wind. So let's see what else we get here for pile 3. What do we have for pile 3? What actions are their crush taking? What are their feelings? Replenish, heal, rest, recharge. And this, again, is about healing your connection, healing your relationship, rejuvenating and restoring your relationship, bringing it back to not only its former place of love, but a better place of love, being more grounded, being a stronger foundation on which to build something that this King of Pentacles wants to build. King of Pentacles wants something that is solid, that has stability, dream space. And I feel that your crush is perhaps dreaming of you. Are you dreaming of them? Are you getting intuitive messages from them? I feel that you're able to pick up and intuit things from them through telepathy and empathy, because you do have a strong connection here. Let's see what else for pile 3. Got this. What does your crush feel? What are their feelings? What actions are they taking for pile 3? Innocence, childlike, playful, and carefree. That's very much like the 6 of Cups in the Tarot. So to me, this is something that is very nostalgic. It's going down memory lane. It's really enjoying getting to know each other again from that place of innocence. And for those of you who are asking about a crush, legitimately about a crush, this is also saying you guys will make and create happy memories with one another and just have so much fun here. Magnetic. Okay, so this tells me that this connection, this attraction to your crush here, it's like you're 2 giant magnets across time and space, pulling one another to each other. Very strong connection here. That's what that Lover's card is about, though. It's about a very strong connection. See what else for pile 3, their crushes, feelings, and actions. Cautious. And you know what? That King of Pentacles is cautious. Again, they're not going to move very quickly. And as well, with this 8 of Swords, your crush could be very cautious, because this 8 of Swords is someone who has subconscious fears. And if they've been through or experienced something in the past, a past relationship, not with you, but in the past, a past relationship before you, that caused them to be cautious, that caused them to be reserved, that caused them to be not very expressive of their feelings or emotions, because they're afraid of getting hurt. They're working through that. They're healing and they're recharging. Okay? So let's see what else for pile 3. Your crush's thoughts, your crush's feelings, and actions. Oh, by the way, I am using our new deck, Divine Masculine Soul Messages. Divine Masculine Soul Messages. Those will be for sale soon in our Etsy shop. Let's see what else here for pile 3. Their crush's actions, feelings. I know this is a spiritual connection. This comes back to that Lover's card. So they know. Your crush knows that there is a spiritual connection here. With these message cards, it's really important that you take what resonates with you and let the rest go. These message cards, they won't be for everyone that chose this pile. Some will resonate, some won't. Let's see. I wish I had handled things differently. I was selfish, immature, and only looking out for my best interests. You deserve someone better than me. See what else we get here. I'm sorry that I can't be what you need. You deserve someone who is worthy of your love. And that's okay for them to say that because they are changing. Change. The Wheel of Fortune. Things are changing. Once they start changing, things will move quickly between you and your crush. Let's see here. I'm trying to remember the cards that we have underneath as well. Let's see for pile 3. What are their crush's feelings? What actions will they take? There is so much more going on than you realize. And that, I feel, is about these changes that are happening. And perhaps your crush is experiencing these changes happening now. And they're going to start. Changes always happen in the inner world before they happen externally. So perhaps they're feeling these changes happening within themselves, and they're just not ready to show the outward manifestation of those changes yet. So what else do we have here? The grass wasn't greener on the other side. Perhaps when the two of you went your separate ways, if you're in a situation of breakup, perhaps your person was with someone, or they went to someone, or they got stuck in a karmic thing that they've had to free and release themselves from. Let's see what else here. I'm ending things with someone else because I only want to be with you. Perhaps for some of you, your crush has been stuck in something with someone else. That can as well be very much about what this 8 of Swords is about. It's like a self-imposed prison. And that's what it feels like when you're in a relationship with a karmic, or you're in a karmic situation with someone. It feels like you are in a prison because you have to really work hard to get out of a karmic situation. Let's see here, what else? For pile 3. You're the only person who makes me feel alive. Yes, so they are interested. Your crush is interested, pile 3. There's definite interest here. It's really hard for me to open up about my true feelings for you. That is going to change. That is not a permanent state of affairs. I do feel for some of you, your crush will be expressive of their feelings, of their emotions, and let you in, and be vulnerable, and let down their guard. They're healing. Here somewhere there was healing. And that Lover's card as well tells us that. Let's see what else here for pile 3. What else for pile 3? I feel unworthy of your love. Again, that is shifting and changing. Your crush is transforming into the King of Pentacles. This is someone who is very worthy. They feel worthy within themselves. They have a lot of self-esteem. They have positive self-worth. It's someone who doesn't have those kind of issues. So change is happening here, pile 3. Change is happening. Things are going to be different. You have been the lighthouse to my darkness. You have been the lighthouse to their darkness. Again, with these message cards, take what resonates, let the rest go. So, pile 3. I do feel that things are shifting and changing. This reading started out with your crush having a lot of thoughts of you, perhaps to the point of obsessive thoughts as well, with that 9 of Swords being there. But the Lovers tells us that they're going to make a decision and create a strong foundation on which to build your relationship, or create a fresh start, new beginning between the two of you. The Wheel of Fortune, the card you chose for your reading, does tell us that the wind of fate and destiny is blowing through your lives and creating change, not only in your crush, but also in this connection to your crush. Your crush is going to release themselves from whatever this self-imposed prison has been, and things are actually going to start shifting, moving, and changing between the two of you. This is your reading for today, Pile 3. I hope you were able to find some guidance for your situation. Thank you so much for watching and allowing us to share your journey. And if you'd like to look at your personal journey, a link with details for getting private readings with us is in the description and pinned to the first comment. Also, we'd like to ask if you would take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to everyone watching today. I'll see you over in reading 4. Have a great day, guys. Hi, Pile 4. Welcome to your reading. You chose the World and the Malachite. This is a general reading for the collective, so not all of the reading or all of the messages that come through today may resonate with you or your situation. So please just take in what speaks to your soul and release the rest to the universe. And if you find that it doesn't resonate with you at all, we do encourage you to select a different card. So for today's reading, we're looking at your crush to see if they're interested in you and what their feelings are for you. We'll do that on the top row. And then on the second row, we're going to look at any actions they may be taking with you. So let's get right into this, Pile 4. How does Pile 4's crush feel about them? Is there any interest from Pile 4's crush? How do they feel? Is there any interest here? The Ace of Cups and the King of Cups fell out as well. So that's water energy. So sun, moon, rising for you or your crush in Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. That may be a place of validation for you if you like to use astrology to validate your pile selection. It doesn't have to be for this pile to work for you, okay? But with this Ace of Cups being here and we're asking, are they interested in you? I always see aces as yes and a yes, no question. So let's see what else we get here for Pile 4. The King of Swords. What else for Pile 4? The Queen of Wands. Okay, so that covers a lot of astrology. The King of Swords is air energy, so Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. This Queen of Wands is fire energy, so Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. We've got 9 of the zodiac covered here so far, 9 of the 12. So this is interesting because it does show with this Ace of Cups that your crush is interested in you, okay? And with this King of Cups and this King of Swords being side by side, they're trying to find some sort of balance between their heart, their emotions, which is this King of Cups, and their mind, which is this King of Swords. Okay, now, the good thing about this is that the King of Cups is someone who is emotionally mature. And it's someone who is very serious about their feelings, their emotions, being expressive, allowing themselves to be vulnerable. They come with an emotional maturity, okay? So eventually, with what we're seeing here, especially with this Ace of Cups, the heart wins over the mind. Now, this King of Swords, though, it's not a bad card. It just indicates that your crush, if they haven't been already, are going to be much more communicative with you. Much more time communicating, bringing balance and harmony back into your communication, especially if you're in separation or if you're in a period of no contact, no communication with your crush at the moment. Now, this Queen of Wands, they feel a lot of passion for you, Pile 4. There's a lot of passion here in this reading from your crush to you, okay? They do feel that you are so well, they feel like you're beautiful or handsome. They feel that you have a sexiness about you. It's more not, and it's not really kind of like just being sexy. It's really more the essence of who you are, because you also have this nurturing side to you. You're caring, you're loving, you have an empathy, you're intuitive. And then you have this sensuality on top of all of that. They see this and they love this about you. Now, the world is about all things coming to fruition. It's about attainment. It is about fulfillment, happiness with your journey. And so this is coming to a place with your crush of fulfillment and happiness in your journey. So now we're going to look at any actions your crush may be taking with you. Pile 4, what actions is their crush taking? Pile 4. The moon. The moon. Pisces energy there. They do know that you have such a strong intuition here. The 5 of Swords. What else here for pile 4? The Sun. The Sun and the Moon. So what else here for pile 4? How does their crush feel about them? What actions are they taking? The 3 of Cups. And on the bottom, we have the 10 of Cups. Okay, so I do feel that your person does struggle with the expression of their feelings. Your crush does struggle with their feelings, and that's very much what this 5 of Swords is about. And I feel that as they are growing and evolving and changing on their journey, they are able to start being more expressive of themselves, being more expressive of their feelings, and using this wisdom that comes here with this King of Swords as well, with that owl. There's an owl on that King of Swords, so there is a wisdom to them. They do know that there is a very strong connection between the two of you. They're aware of this. They may not have shared that with you, but there is an awareness about that. Now, the Moon and the Sun. The Sun is about fulfillment. It's about happiness. It's about joy. It's actually the best that it can be. It's as good as it gets. It's as good as it's going to get. This is a card of fulfillment, joy, contentment. Now, this Moon card came first. So what this is saying is what was in the dark, the Moon, because it's about illusion and dreams, and I do feel that your crush is dreaming about you as well. So what was in the dark is now in the light of the Sun. So in terms of actions as well, this 3 of Cups, it's very possible and probable that your crush, if it's someone new, if it's someone that you haven't been out with before, if it's someone that you're interested in, that they've not really paid any, or if it's someone that you're interested in, but they haven't made any overt action towards you, this 3 of Cups is very much about doing something socially, going out, perhaps on a date, spending time together, getting to know each other. But this 10 of Cups, it's about happiness and fulfillment in a relationship. You see that couple holding one another in this state of happiness. The 10 of Cups is about family. It's about hearth and home. It's about planning a future together. It's about building a future together. Now, what is also interesting about this reading for you, pile 4, is the Ace of Cups was the first card, which is the beginning of love. It's the beginning of love, being open to love, a fresh start, new beginning. If the two of you, if your crush is someone that you've been with in the past, or it's someone that's separated from you right now, or if there's no communication, this is about a new beginning and a fresh start with love. But this is the fulfillment of love. 10 of Cups. All 10 of the cups are full of emotion. And emotion is love. The beginning of love, the fulfillment of love in this reading for you. So I do feel this shows that there is an emotion, a strong emotion from your crush towards you. And with this 3 of Cups here, they're going to act upon it. What was in the dark is coming into the light. Whatever fears or doubts they had that held them back, whether it was their own stuff, being fearful, whatever their issues were, I feel like they're going to work through those, come into the light, be able to address them to where the 2 of you can start moving forward towards this connection, towards a relationship. I do feel that's happening for some of you watching today. Now let's see what else we get here for pile 4. We'll see what your crush's feelings are, what actions for pile 4. Boy, that really flew up in the air before it landed down there. Listen, listen. Now, this King of Swords is someone who's a good communicator, okay? But also someone who is a good listener. So I do feel that you guys will be having better communication with one another, where they will actually really listen to what you're saying if they haven't listened before and you're asking about someone that you have history with here. So better communication, more compassion, being more compassionate with you, really truly showing appreciation and gratitude as well. Innocence, it's about very much like the 6 of Cups in the Tarot, this childlike innocence, playful, carefree, especially with this 3 of Cups being here. Doing something social, going on a date, spending time together, enjoying one another. And if it's someone that you have history with and you're asking about someone specific in this, if it's someone that you have history with or someone that you're in separation from, this is very much about restoring that connection to that place that it was, but on a much more solid foundation of love, because they're going to be able to express their feelings much more so than they have been, okay? So let's see what else we get here for pile 4. What else for pile 4? Gentle. Here comes the qualities of the King of Cups: compassion, softness, and gentleness. I do feel your person's going to embody these qualities of the King of Cups with more compassion, more softness, and tenderness towards you. Let's see what else here for pile 4. Let's see what else here for pile 4. Envy, jealousy. Perhaps they are jealous. Perhaps you have not been, if they're in separation from you and they've been ghosting you, perhaps you have not been in communication with them, and jealousy could be raising its ugly head and they wonder if you have moved on to someone else, perhaps. For some of you, that could be the case. Take what resonates and leave the rest here. Lonely. They probably do feel lonely, especially if you have not been communicating with them. And this 5 of Swords is very much about loneliness and isolation. But all of this is shifting and changing. This is shifting and changing here. What else for pile 4? How does their crush feel about them? What actions are they taking? Success. Success. Achievement. Achievement. Perhaps your person is focused on success. Perhaps your crush is really focused on their work, their job, their money situation, their financial situation, trying to make things better. Perhaps that's part of the process of this as well, that they want to make sure that they have financial security and stability beneath them before they act. before they take action, before they ask you on a date, before this connection between the two of you starts to take root. And if it's someone that you're in separation from, this is saying that your crush is going to achieve this level of success in terms of trying to create this Ace of Cups, this new beginning and fresh start with you. Again, remember, we're going from the darkness of this moon card here, and these cards are dark. We're going from the darkness of this moon card to the light of the sun. The light of the sun right there. So let's see what else for pile 4. I'm using some new cards today. These are Divine Masculine Soul Messages. This is our deck. We just made 3 decks, and I'm using one of them today to try them out. Let me know, or let us know, what you think in the comments below. They'll be for sale soon on Etsy. We want to see how they work for readings, so let's try this and see what we get. These are messages, message cards. So with these message cards, it's really important. Take what resonates with you and let the rest go, because not all of these message cards will hit everyone who's watching today. So for pile 4, how do they feel? I have nightmares about what I did to you. Okay, that's very much 5 of Swords and very much lonely, bleak isolation. And perhaps that moon card as well is about, it can be about dreams, it can be about nightmares. So if your crush is someone that you have a history with, if it's someone that you have a connection to, but who is currently ghosting or avoiding, or you're in separation, they are more than likely feeling some regret for what they did to you and your connection. It's really hard for me to open up about my true feelings for you. That's going to change. The King of Cups tells us we're going from the darkness to the light. We're going from the darkness to the light. They will be able to express their feelings and express their emotions. I know we have to fight for this love. I know we have to fight for this love. I feel that the fight, though, is really more on your crush getting their act together and doing what they need to do here to get to this place of success. I would give it all up to be with you. Prepare yourself. I'm getting ready for union. So your crush is coming, pile 4. It looks like your crush is coming here, okay? Looks like they're coming. I pretend that I'm happy without you, but the truth is that I'm heartbroken over you. And that could be some melancholy, depression, and blue feeling that comes with this moon card as well. See what else for pile 4. Messages. I have visions about us being together forever. That's very 10 of Cups like as well. Very 10 of Cups like. Long term, being able to be long term with you. Your crush is thinking about that at the moment. It isn't you. I've just been hurt so many times in the past. I have a hard time trusting. Again, this comes back to this 5 of Swords. But we have seen throughout this reading that your crush is working through their issues. They're working through it. The day my life changed forever was the day I first saw you. That comes back to that Queen of Wands energy. I do feel when they saw you, it was like love at first sight. It felt something to them like they couldn't believe what they were seeing. There was this instant attraction from them to you, like they'd walked into a dream in a way. I feel this huge pull to you, and I just don't understand what this connection really is. There is a huge pull. It's like you're 2 giant magnets pulling towards one another because the energy and the connection between the two of you is so intense. So what else for pile 4? What are their crush's feelings? What actions are they taking? Like a butterfly, I'm growing, changing, and finding my true colors in life. I'm finding my wings so I can fly and soon be on my way back to you. So for those of you who are in separation, broken up, your crush is changing. They're changing and they're evolving. It's happening. That's what this reading is saying, pile 4, okay? This 10 of Cups came at the very end of the Tarot. This is a great outcome for a relationship reading. It means that there's a fullness of love here. There's a fullness of emotion. There is a really strong connection between you and this crush. And it almost looks like these two people are bound together, like they're tied together, not in a wacky way, but in a wonderful spiritual way, okay? And I feel that that is what is happening here in this connection with your crush. We started with the Ace of Cups. We ended with the 10 of Cups, the beginning of love, the fulfillment of love. What was in the dark is coming into the light. You got the sun, you have the world, which is the attainment of all things. This is your reading for today, pile 4. And I hope you were able to find some guidance for your situation. Thank you so much for watching and allowing us to share your journey. And if you'd like to look at your personal journey, a link with details for getting private readings with us is in the description and pinned to the first comment. Also, we would like to ask if you would take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to everyone watching today. Have a great day, guys.